Hello, people. G'day, Methwitch, Tate, and Super Duper Tees. Love the name. Righto, so I'm going to make this relatively quick. This is brought to you by FTX. It's an FTX watch list. And if you haven't got your FTX account, there's 10% off your trading fees below in the description. How to go long, how to go short, how to manage your risk. Yay! Right, relatively short because there's 9 minutes until potential trades set up, and I want to be there to make some decisions. What I'm doing here is showing you a list of potential shorts if you would like one. Because, look, while we've got the market coming off a little bit, we may actually see the daily. What would be perfect from here would be to see it sell off a bit more, maybe, and then tomorrow's candle will be bullish, and then a break up, creating a higher low to go with our daily trend. That would be really nice, but in the same respect, I know I've been very bullish. Everything was pointing towards that. I always say I've been wrong before. Go, David. If we break down through there, then we'll probably see further pullbacks. So, you know, we've got to be prepared for everything. So, here we have how I look for shorts. I'm looking at the 30-minute right here on Bitcoin. 8 minutes and 32 seconds to go until that candle closes. Right on. So, a little bearish candle in the cradle zone. Have a look at the last cradle that did that. Boom. In the zone. Great profit. Will we see it again? Well, that's the sort of thing we're looking for. G'day, Phil 555. How we doing? Good stuff, mate. Well done. Jump in. So what I'm looking at is potential options for trades. There's a little bit of this back here. Check this out. It's not an exact level, but you can see a bit of support back there. It's not mathy. Oh, I can't talk. Hard training sessions today. I'm absolutely shattered. Yeah, so a little bit of something back there, but it's a little cradle that I'm keeping my eye on Bitcoin. I've got the 30-minute downtrending. I've got the 1 hour downtrending, and I've got the 2 hour downtrending. So that fits my the rules for trend around the cradle trade. Another option there is it's got to pull back further. Yeah, it's on the list because if it pulls back up into here, we get a deeper pullback. That could be on the cards as well. Waiting to see how that goes. We got one here on Cardano as well. Check it out. You know, we go back, we go again. 1 hour downtrending. Yes, yes. 2 hour. 4 hour. Ooh. All looking good. G'day, Ray Lane. Happy Friday to you too, mate. Don't forget to subscribe, like, turn your notifications on, give me a thumbs up. So yeah, for all of these trends are looking mighty fine. All the way even, the 8's not so good. But again, a little bearish candle there in that cradle zone, waiting to see what goes on on the list as well. Busha, which is of course Bitcoin Cash, pulled back in, beautiful. I wasn't around for that. That was when I was training. Boo! Very good opportunity for a short. Obviously, it's happened. It's already moved on, but we're trying to replicate this sort of thing back up into here. More time to wait there on Bisahuch, but in the list, Bunab. Back there, I'd like to see it come back in a little bit further, to be fair. Let's just drop a fibby in. A flibby. Yeah, probably somewhere a bit deeper. I want to see it at least back in a bit further here. A nicer pullback. The 1 hour, it is downtrending, even a 1 hour cradle. So again, there's no need to rush into some of these things. I'd suggest potentially smaller risk as well, if you're not used to trading those intraday lower time frames. So Binance is on that list. Comp. You're bloody. Downtrending, yeah, lower high, lower low, blah, 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 blah. Also, for those of you who have done my courses and know what the Fibonacci booster is, with this cyclicity coming in on these lower time frames, certainly worthwhile. Certainly something worthwhile to consider if we do see it leg down again, because we might actually get a couple of boosters in there. All right, so here we have OMG. It's got to pull back in a bit deeper. It's another one. So if we don't see, for example, if we don't see this move from here and we do move higher up and into the cradle zone, it's when we go across and find some of these ones that have still got a bit more to do to get back in. They're the ones that I'd look for shorts. And then I don't dictate what I do. The market dictates what I do. What it does. Yes, good English, Craig. So it's just a matter of waiting. You know, we've pulled back in once, moved. Twice, moved. 3 times, moved. The cyclicity is marvelous. It's marvelous. Looking really, really nice there. And that's what I'm focusing on. These lower time frames, the 30-minute, the 2 hour, the 1 hour, that sort of thing, and making sure that I fit my rules when it comes to the cradle trade. Now, before I go any further, so that's the list that I've got here, and you should do it a full scan yourself and check it all out. All right, that's what you should do. What's a 15 look like here? Nope, not quite as good as the 30-minute. No, I didn't think so. So yeah. That's right. We've got to remember though, this is why I say maybe reduce the risk a little bit. I'm happy to risk 1% on a short trade because it hedges me up quite nicely. A full percent, if it means, especially in a lower time frame, if we do see this fall to 40 and I'm short at a full percent on say Bitcoin, then it's probably going to hedge me out pretty well because that's going to make me some money. As my portfolio decreases in value, my trade will increase in value. So the fact of the matter is, though, is that we could be seeing a potential for a higher low to higher high. Everything else, like when I look at the 2-day, it's still bullish to me. That's still strong as an ox, It's just doing a little flim-flam through there. The level that's important is the low of this candle. That low is 42,553, 42,553, which is also this low here. If we break down through there, of course, we will have a lower high on the daily and we will have a lower low there as well. Whilst we have that, whilst we have not got that, I'm still bullish. So that's the key level for me. I'm still bullish, but that doesn't mean, like longer term, bigger picture. That doesn't mean I can't come down on here and look at these trends and go, hey, there's some really nice cyclicity. Like there was money to be pulled out of that for sure. And there was a couple more that have had that throughout today, and that's the cyclicity I'm looking at. Another good move. Cardano. I mean, look at, not so much there, but it's pulled back in. Bitcoin Cash. Look at that. Beautiful. Back into an old level of support. Why wasn't I on that? What was the same thing I was training? Bugger. That's a strong level. That was beauty. So there is money to be made, even if we only see a short-term decline in the market. CRV was one that I got onto it was last week. Shorted that. Market did move down a little bit more, and then I ended up moving my stops down. I got profit in there. I got profit on that trade. Not a huge one, but a good profit. And then the market turned and took me out, and the strength came back into it. We could see something similar go on here, but for those that are looking for a bit of a short, a bit of a potential hedge, it doesn't even have to be a hedge. It can just be a short trade. Then they're the list that I'm looking at, and that is how I am looking at it. It always comes down to the simple rules of the cradle trade. Multiple time frame analysis, and that goes for all of my different trading strategies. You've got to have multiple time frame analysis, you've got to have trend agreement, and you've got to have all the rules in the checklists completed before you can actually take a trade. So that's it from me today. Relatively short one because it is a watch list and we do have to make some decisions potentially coming into the close of this candle. Whether it's this candle or another one, or if it's a 30-minute or the 1 hour, you just move up the time frame. We keep our eyes on this. But this is the list that I wanted to share for the potential shorts that may come now or later on this afternoon. This is brought to you by FTX. If you haven't got your account, click on the description below. 10% off your trading fees, as well as videos on how to go long, go short, how to raise an order. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go and rest. I'm shattered.